Big district win tonight. Y'all scored 27 runs through 2 games on Quitman. Just kind of walk me through tonight's game and kind of talk to me a little bit about Tuesday's game too.
Well, I mean, we talk to our kids that, this division and how important it is, and I felt like they were really locked into what we asked them to do. We were really impressive this week, I thought, swinging the bats. Tonight, I thought we swung the bats really well. Our pitchers give us a chance every single time they toe the rubber. It's always been about, how well we swing it against the opponents. And then the last 2 games, I had to go back and look, but it's got to be over 20 hits in the last 2 games with the runs. Just producing when they have opportunities. So I'm extremely proud of the way they took that mindset and went after it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about tonight. They batted straight through the lineup in the first inning. Left the bases loaded at the end, but still, I mean, going through the lineup, that's impressive.
Well, if you go back through and you look at the box score, and they threw a little lefty at it. It felt like we've seen lefties all year long because we're a lefty-heavy team. We have about 3 or 4. They threw a little lefty, had good stuff, but I felt like we just had great at-bats. Yeah. Even when we get in 2-strike approaches, we had Ryan Harrington had a big single with 2-strike approach, just worked in the middle of the field. Had a lot of other different, where we have 2-strike approaches and we're able to put balls in play and really put pressure on the defense. So I was really impressed with the way we handled the bats tonight. Wasn't a whole lot of strikeouts. We were able to, just compete each at bat we could.
Talk a little bit about the pride tonight. I think he finished with 10 strikeouts, and then you bring in your senior, and he finishes with a couple.
Yeah.
I thought about that performance.
Asher's been having an amazing year on the mound. Every time we put the ball in his hand, I'm about as relaxed as you would ever imagine. Him and Ryan Harrington. And Caden Mazingo's had a really great year. So I feel real comfortable with who we put the ball in the hand to. They came out tonight. Quitman's got a young man, the Peters kid, leadoff kid, very good hitter. He gets a early double, and they were able to produce a run, and he settled into his game and started being able to spot his fastball and use a slider a lot more. Changeup, was able to get the hitters off balance a little bit. So I was really proud of that. I really loved Johnson coming in, Jet. Jet's one of those just unspoken leaders on our team. Senior just comes in, does what he's asked to do. The dude works a job before he comes to practice, and then, if he's got time, he'll go back to work.
Yeah.
We're messing around with him all the time, but, he's one of those, when his time's called, he'll jump up there and he's going to give you every single thing you got, and at the end he's going to smile a lot of times when he does it.
Yeah. You're undefeated in district, kind of pushing the driver's seat. I know you mentioned that in the circle tonight.
Yeah.
Just kind of talk to me where you stand there.
We're 4-0 right now. We have a big series next week against Morton. I'd have to go and see where they are playing Forest tonight. So if we can, I feel like if we play ball the way we're capable of playing, we should have a chance to do what we expect to do. But again, baseball's such a thickety game. If you're not prepared for one game, or you come in lackadaisical, any team can beat you on any given day. So, that was one thing we kind of try to drill in their heads. Be prepared. It doesn't matter. We play a nameless opponent, okay? You're playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. You're playing a nameless opponent. It doesn't matter if it has whoever on the front. You play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Obviously a big win tonight, big district win. Just kind of walk me through it from your eyes.
Yeah, just coming in, we run-ruled them at their place, but you never know. You never know who they're going to put on the mound. You never know if they just they can show up and they can score 15 runs on us real quick. But we just stuck with our game plan, and Asher went out there, threw strikes, and we hit the ball. We had a bunch of hits, which accounted for a bunch of runs. So.
Obviously, it was senior night for you guys. There were 7 seniors on the team. Just talk about transitioning from all the festivities to the diamond. Like, what's that process kind of like?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to kick it out of your head real quick, and you just have to get focused on the game right after you just got loved by your loved ones and got your name called out. But, I mean, that don't matter after that. I mean, you get one senior night, true, but you get one game. It's fun.
And like I asked Coach, just kind of sets y'all up in district. What's y'all's mentality moving forward as players?
Yeah, 4-0, that's amazing. I mean, we can only go 500, and we don't. Well, we want to go undefeated, but we got 4 more games, and we should win them all. We should go through them.
Did you get an octopus gummy on there?
Yeah, and it took me all the way to third to chew it up. I was chewing it all the way to third.
They look pretty big.
Yeah, they were big.